Welcome to another edition of the Recruiting Scoop. I'm Jarret Johnson, and I have more good news for Red Raider fans as Texas Tech basketball picked up a huge commit. It's actually its first commit of the 2023 class in Frisco Memorial shooting guard Drew Steffe. He's a four-star recruit. He's actually a top 100 national recruit, one of the top players in Texas, and he's known as a sharpshooter. You watch his game. I mean, he knocks down threes. He's great off the dribble too. Those pull-up game. One of the things I really like about him is he has like a one-legged fade. It's not quite, of course, like Dirk Nowitzki. He's not a 7-footer. Hall of Famer yet. But no, Drew Steffe is a guy who he's been chronicled for years now through the AAU scene. He's been a guy that people have been aware of, heavily recruited. And there's a lot of highlights out there on him. And I think one of the things that I am most impressed by is, he's a sharpshooter. He's an offensive player. He's a pretty good ball handler, but he's a good defender. He doesn't possess like the best lateral quickness for a top 100 recruit, but he is athletic and he's smart and he's more solid than you'd expect. And he's got length at 6'6", so he really fits with a lot of what obviously Mark Adams looks like. He loves those 6'6", 6'7" guards and wings that are versatile, and that's what Drew Steffe is. Except he's also a knockdown shooter, and we all know if Texas Tech had just that sharpshooter, that guy that people had to stay on, it would really open things up for the team this year, and they would be really tough to stop. So it's a really big commitment. Now, obviously, coming in with the 2023 class, getting that started, a top 100 guy, that's huge for the Red Raiders. And I want to give you an idea of, because Austin Massey, of course, our awesome basketball recruiting analyst, of course, at Inside the Red Raiders, he's been on this story for a long time. He's had, of course, you all in the know, and he talked with Drew about his commitment and why he chose the Red Raiders. And I quote, "Texas Tech fans are the best fans I've ever seen and been around in my life, and I can't wait to play for them and give it everything I have day in and day out." He went on to say, "The Texas Tech staff loves my game and told me they could really use a guy with my skill set. I feel like it's a perfect combination of everything. I'm a willing defender and will absorb all of Coach Adams' knowledge. And I make shots. That's what I do. I plan on breaking the school and Big 12 record for threes made while helping the team win a natty. Well, that sounds pretty good to me. So his offer list included several schools, but Xavier, TCU, Colorado, St. Louis, they all offered him. He chose Texas Tech over them. And I mean, you look at what Coach Adams and this coaching staff has done now. You think about Jalen Tyson coming in as a transfer, in addition to Pop Isaacs, Lamar Washington, just some really good players that this staff is bringing in. And that's before we even talk about what they did in the transfer portal, just quickly as the staff was being amassed. And it'll be interesting to see what they do in the transfer portal after this season. But they have bigger things going on. They're right in the midst of a Big 12 race, battling for that Big 12 crown, and then of course improving the resume for that NCAA tournament run. But in the middle of the season, to land a guy of Drew Steffe's caliber is huge. He came on it had been set up. Tech had been recruiting him really hard. There was a great relationship, but then he came on that official visit last weekend, and obviously everything went well, and that really sealed the deal, solidified his recruitment. So just great news. It just continues to roll in for Texas Tech and this basketball program. Mark Adams, this is another sign that he has the ship going in the right direction, and I just can't wait to see how they add to this 2023 class. So with that, I want to thank you for watching, and until next time.